रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी वयस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। आपका टीचर अब्दुल मुईद मोहसिन एक और न्यू क्लास के साथ हाज़िर हुआ, इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज के साथ। तो हाय, हाउ आर यू ऑल स्टूडेंट्स? A long time I haven't taught you new things, so let's go to learn new. Today is last tenses. Last time we have learned present tense, past tense. Now the last but not least, ever since beginning, future tense. Today we are learning about future tense. It's mean मुस्तकबिल, to talk about मुस्तकबिल के हवाले से हम आज पढ़ेंगे। तो here also the kinds of four kinds: future simple tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect. There is not just a future perfect tense is last of the. There is not a future perfect continuous tense. This last one is future perfect tense. Okay. So here is not here. This one is remove it. I will remove just 3 in future. And the imperative sentences we learned today: conditional sentence type 1, conditional sentence type 2. There are structures of the some other sentences. So today we are learning about future simple, future continuous tense, future perfect tense. Let's go to learn first. Okay. Future indefinite tense. Future indefinite tense. This tense shows intention, idea, assumptions, speculations, opinions about the future. ये टेंस ज़ाहिर करता है कि मुस्तकबिल क्या होगा। तो पैटर्न सब्जेक्ट प्लस विल, वर्ब फर्स्ट फॉर्म प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट. So affirmative sentences. I will go to Lahore tomorrow. मैं कल लाहौर जाऊंगा. We will make our promise. हम अपना वादा पूरा करेंगे. You will win the match. मेरा दोस्त मेरी मदद करेगा. My friend will help me. You will win the match. आप में जीत जाएंगे. My friend will help me. मेरा दोस्त मेरी मदद करेगा. I will wait for you at the library. मैं लाइब्रेरी में आपका इंतज़ार करूँगा. She will take admission in this college next year. वो अगले साल इस कॉलेज में दाखिला लेगी. We will take part in this competition. हम इस मुकाबले में हिस्सा लेंगे. We will laugh at you. वो आप पर हंसेगा. She will get late. इसको देर हो जाएगी. The ice will melt soon. बर्फ जल्दी पिघल जाएगी. These are affirmative sentences, and memorize it and learn about future tense, how to make a sentences like this. Negative sentences pattern: subject plus will not plus verb first form plus object. I will not go to Lahore tomorrow. मैं कल लाहौर नहीं जाऊंगा. We will not make our promise. हम अपना वादा पूरा नहीं करेंगे. You will not lose the match. आप मैच नहीं हारेंगे. My friend will not help me. मेरा दोस्त मेरी मदद नहीं करेगा. I will not wait for you at the library. मैं लाइब्रेरी में आपका इंतज़ार नहीं करूँगा. So these are negative sentences. Memorize it. And the subject plus will not, and put after the will not, then verb first form plus object. Next. Simple interrogative sentences. It's a सवालिया sentence pattern. तो पैटर्न नेगेटिव: I will not go to Lahore tomorrow. मैं कल लाहौर नहीं जाऊंगा. We will not make our promise. हम अपना वादा पूरा नहीं करेंगे. You will not lose the match. आप मैच नहीं हारेंगे. My friend will not help me. मेरा दोस्त मेरी मदद नहीं करेगा. I will not wait for you at the library. मैं लाइब्रेरी में आपका इंतज़ार नहीं करूँगा. So these are future indefinite tense for the sentence in negative sentence. These are negative sentence. Simple interrogative sentences pattern will plus subject plus first form plus object. Will she take admission in this college next year? क्या वो अगले साल इस कॉलेज में दाखिला लेगी? Will we take part in this competition? क्या हम इस मुकाबले में हिस्सा लेंगे? Will he laugh at you? क्या वो आप पर हंसेगा? Will she get late? क्या उसको देर हो जाएगी? Will the ice melt soon? क्या बर्फ़ जल्दी पिघल जाएगी? These are interrogative, also called simple interrogative sentences. So practice at home. You will make your own self sentences, but here is some example of the interrogative sentence. Next, real interrogative sentence in IW question pattern. IW will plus subject verb first form plus object. Previously they used shall with I, and we now will is used with all persons. Shall has other uses. Shall I and shall we in the simple interrogative to ask for the permission for the offers and the suggestion. Shall I carry your bag? So we also use these kind of suggestion, offers and permission. What will you do now? अब आप क्या करेंगे? अब आप क्या करेंगे? Who will help her? इसको उसकी मदद कौन करेगा? Where will he take admission? वो कहाँ दाखिला लेगा? Why will he get angry with you? वो आपसे क्यों नाराज होगा? When will you come to my home? तुम मेरे घर कब आओगे? So these are real interrogative sentence in IW questions. So what will you do when you grow up? Like this, what will you do when you grow up? बड़े होकर क्या बनोगे? What will you do when you grow up? जब आप बड़े होगे तो क्या बनोगे? Like this. And another future continuous tense. We use this tense show in the middle of doing something. ये tense जाहिर करता है कि आप किसी काम के दरमियान में होंगे. So pattern subject plus will be plus verb ing plus object. So here the sentence is affirmative and future continuous tense. He will be watching TV at home. वो घर पे टीवी देख रहा होगा. It will be snowing in Murray. मरी में बर्फबारी हो रही होगी. The children will be making a noise in the class. बच्चे क्लास में शोर मचा रहे होंगे. My younger brother will be sleeping. हम अपना होमवर्क कर रहे होंगे. We will be doing our homework. हम अपना होमवर्क कर रहे होंगे. He will be flying a kite. वो पतंग उड़ा रहा होगा. The students will be preparing for their exams. तुलबा अपने इम्तिहानों की तैयारी कर रहे होंगे. He will be getting late. उसको देर हो रही होगी. My father will be watering the plants. मेरे अब्बू पौधों को पानी दे रहे होंगे. He will be waiting for you there. वो वहाँ आपका इंतज़ार कर रहा होगा. So these are future continuous tense sentence about affirmatives. So memorize it and learn it and speaking. Next. And future continuous tense in negative sentence pattern subject plus will not plus be verb plus ing plus object. He will not be watching TV at home. वो घर पे टीवी नहीं देख रहा होगा. It will not be snowing in Murray. मरी में बर्फबारी नहीं हो रही होगी. The children will not be making a noise in the class. बच्चे क्लास में शोर नहीं मचा रहे होंगे. My younger brother will not be sleeping. मेरा छोटा भाई नहीं सो रहा होगा. We will not be doing our homework. हम अपना होमवर्क नहीं कर रहे होंगे. So these are negative sentence future continuous tense. Next, simple interrogative sentences. Will plus subject plus be verb ing plus object. Will he be flying a kite? क्या वो पतंग उड़ा रहा होगा. Will the students watering the plants for their exams? क्या तुलबा दे रहे होंगे तैयारी कर रहे होंगे. Will he be waiting? Will he be getting late? क्या वो वहाँ हो रही होगी. Will my father be relative sentence? First will come subject, then be plus verb ing plus object. Next, real interrogative sentence in IW question. IW question plus will plus subject plus be plus verb ing plus object. What will he be doing there? वो वहाँ क्या कर रहा होगा. Where will your friend be living? आपका दोस्त कहाँ रह रहा होगा. Why will be he crying? वो क्यों रो रहा होगा? How will he be studying? वो कैसे पढ़ रहा होगा? When will you be coming to our home? आप कब हमारे घर आ रहे होंगे? So these are real interrogative sentences and also called IW question. So future continuous tense, be memorize it and be speak up and during your conversation. So learn it easily. Next, future perfect tense. This tense shows an action completed before the certain time in the future. ये tense ये जाहिर करता है कि आप मुस्तकबिल में किसी खास वक्त तक कोई काम मुकम्मल कर चुके होंगे. Pattern subject plus will plus have plus verb third form plus object. These are the structures. Future perfect tense affirmative sentences. She will have become 16 years old by next year. वो अगले साल तक 16 साल की हो जाएगी. I will have done my matric in 2 years. मैं 2 साल मैट्रिक कर चुका हूँगा. I will have taken admission there on December 1. 1 दिसंबर को मैं वहाँ दाखिला ले चुका हूँगा. We will have learned English soon. हम बहुत जल्द अंग्रेजी सीख चुके होंगे. The light will have gone till 10 o'clock. 10 बजे तक लाइट जा चुकी होगी. I will have completed this work by tomorrow morning. मैं कल सुबह तक ये काम मुकम्मल कर चुका हूँगा. The load shedding will have finished in our country by 2010. 2010 तक हमारे मुल्क में लोड शेडिंग खत्म हो चुकी होगी. I will have gone before he comes. इसके आने से पहले मैं जा चुका हूँगा. He will have memorized all these sentences until Monday. वो पीर तक ये सारे जुमले याद कर चुका होगा. He will have gone abroad by next week. वो अगले हफ्ते तक बाहर जा चुका होगा. So these are affirmative sentences, future perfect tense. Next, negative sentences. Pattern subject plus will not plus have plus verb that form plus object. She will not have become 16 years old by next year. वो अगले साल तक 16 साल की नहीं होगी. I will not have done my matric in 2 years. मैं 2 साल मैट्रिक नहीं कर चुका हूँगा. I will not have taken admission there on December 1. 1 दिसंबर को मैं वहाँ दाखिला नहीं ले चुका हूँगा. We will not have learned English soon. हम बहुत जल्द अंग्रेजी नहीं सीख चुके होंगे. The light will not have gone till 10 o'clock. 10 बजे तक लाइट नहीं जा चुकी होगी. So these are negative sentence, future perfect tense. Next, simple interrogative sentence. Pattern will plus subject plus have plus verb third form plus object. Will I have completed this work by tomorrow morning? क्या मैं कल सुबह तक ये काम मुकम्मल कर चुका हूँगा. Will the load shedding have finished in our country by 2010? क्या 2010 तक हमारे मुल्क में लोड शेडिंग खत्म हो चुकी होगी. Will I have gone before he comes? क्या उसके आने से पहले मैं जा चुका हूँगा. Will he have memorized all these sentences until Monday? क्या वो पीर तक ये सारे जुमले याद कर चुका होगा. Will he have gone abroad by next week? क्या वो अगले हफ्ते तक बाहर जा चुका होगा. So these are interrogative sentence, future perfect tense. Next, real interrogative sentence and IW question. Pattern IW plus will plus subject plus verb plus object. कल आप क्या करेंगे? What will you do in tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow? Who will come to your home next week? अगले हफ्ते आपके घर कौन आएगा. When will he have breakfast? वो कब नाश्ता करेगा. वो कब नाश्ता करेगा. When will he have breakfast? वो कब नाश्ता करेगा. How will she drive the car? वो कैसे कार चलाएगी. Where will you go for a picnic this Sunday? इस इतवार को आप पिकनिक में कहाँ जाएंगे. So these are real interrogative sentences and IW questions. Next, imperative sentences. We use imperative sentences give orders to make requests. हम imperative जुमले को हुक्म देने का इल्तिजा करने के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं. Positive sentences verb first form plus object plus negative sentences don't verb first form plus object. Next, imperative sentences help them. उनकी मदद करो. Do not waste time, वक्त बर्बाद ना करो. Always speak truth, हमेशा सच बोलो. Never tell a lie, कभी झूठ ना बोलो. Do your work on time, अपना काम वक्त पर करो. Do not wear these clothes, ये कपड़े मत पहनो. Do not talk too much, बहुत ज़्यादा बातें ना करो. Hurry up, जल्दी करो. Do not get angry with me, मुझसे नाराज ना हो. Keep silent, खामोश रहो. So these are imperative sentences. Okay, well now conditional sentences step 1. If you make a noise, you will get punishment. अगर आप शोर मचाएंगे तो आपको सज़ा मिलेगी. If you do not hurry, your train will leave. अगर आप जल्दी नहीं करेंगे तो आपकी ट्रेन निकल जाएगी. If you waste time, you will regret. अगर वो वक्त बर्बाद करेगा तो पछताएगा. If they do not take exercise, they will not keep fit. अगर वो वर्जिश नहीं करेंगे तो फिट नहीं रहेंगे. If he smokes, he will get cancer. अगर वो सिगरेट पिएगा तो उसको कैंसर हो जाएगा. If you do not help me, who will help me? अगर आप मेरी मदद नहीं करेंगे तो कौन करेगा. If I have time, I will help you. अगर मेरे पास वक्त होगा तो मैं आपकी मदद करूँगा. If he comes here, I will tell you. अगर वो यहाँ आएगा तो मैं आपको बता दूँगा. If you waste money, you will become poor. अगर आप पैसे ज़ाया करेंगे तो गरीब हो जाएंगे. If it happens to you, what will you do? अगर आपके साथ ऐसा होगा तो आप क्या करेंगे. So these are conditional sentences type 1. Here we use in first sentence there are conjunction sentence. When we together two sentences we call conjunction sentences. So first present simple we use, then future. Okay, if you make a noise, it's a present, you will get punishment. This is about future. Next, conditional sentences type 2. If he had been here, you would have met him. अगर वो यहाँ होता तो आप उससे मिल लेते. If he had not slept, he would not have broken his leg. अगर वो नहीं फिसलता तो वो अपनी टांग ना तड़वाता. If we had worked hard, we would have got a grade easily. अगर हम मेहनत करते तो आसानी से A ग्रेड ले लेते. If it had rained yesterday, we would have gone for a picnic. अगर कल बारिश होती तो हम पिकनिक पर चले जाते. If it had rained yesterday, we would have gone for a picnic. अगर कल बारिश होती तो हम पिकनिक पर चले जाते. If he had not helped us, we would have reneged. अगर आपने वालिदैन का अगर वो हमारी मदद ना करता तो हम बर्बाद हो जाते हैं. If he had obeyed your parents, you would not have regretted. अगर आप अपने वालिदैन का कहना मानते तो आपको पछताना ना पड़ता. If I had taken exercise, I would have been very healthy. अगर मैं वर्जिश करता तो मैं बहुत सेहतमंद होता. If I had not had breakfast, I would not have worked. अगर मैं नाश्ता ना करता तो मैं काम नहीं कर सकता था. If he had not wasted his time, he would have become a doctor today. अगर वो अपना वक्त ज़ाया ना करता तो आज डॉक्टर बन जाता. If I had liked her, I would have told you. अगर मैं उसे पसंद करता तो मैं आपको बता देता. So these are second conditional sentence. Here we use for it's a past perfect tense, first one, and the second word should be some use modal verb. We use would have, meet him, it's a modal verb. So practice in your own tongue at home and write your own self sentences. These are my sentences I have written. So practice is most important. So here is the chart of the practice: present simple tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, then past simple tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. and future simple tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense. And the last one is future perfect and future perfect continuous tense. Here not also use and imperative sentences, which is we use in offer, suggestion, and conditional sentence type 1 if we use, conditional sentence type 2 if had use. So these are your today's class is enough. So I want to allow to leave this class now and practice at home. Inshallah, good willing, I will again come and take a new lesson with फ़ी अमानुल्लाह। अल्लाह हाफिज़। अपने टीचर अब्दुल मुईद मोहसिन को इजाज़त दीजिए। अल्लाह हाफिज़। अपना बहुत बहुत ख्याल रखें और बी रेडी फॉर टेस्ट। आई विल बी टेक अ टेस्ट आफ्टर you finish your all the sentences, basic things. These are your basic things. I will be take your test end of the